All right, shalom, shalom. Shabbat shalom to the Akim and Akwat out there. All right, we're going to go ahead and give all praises to the Heavenly Father. Call halayim la Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakadash. All right, that is all praises to the Heavenly Father, who these people ignorantly call God. All right, as well as to his only begotten Son. All right, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. All right, it's your brother Akagabar out here once again. All right, to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great America. All right, as well as to bid the lost sheep of the house of Israel, all right, unto the marriage of Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, in today's camp, all right, we're going to be touching on the fact that the return of the Lord is upon us, man. All right, the return of our Lord, all right, and Savior is upon us. All right, and it's the reason why you see all these events playing out on the planet Earth, all right, because these are the types of things that are set to happen before the Lord's return. All right, and that's why he tells us that he sent a fire, all right, is in the earth. Okay, and everybody is seeing that fire is rising, man. All right, you pretty much got, civil unrest about to break out in Russia because, people are saying that Putin assassinated one of those, the other candidate. All right, and they're saying like 30% of the people in Russia supported that particular guy. I believe his name was like Navalny or, forgive me, I don't remember his name exactly, but pretty much the information came out, man, he got like poisoned or some shit, all right? And you pretty much about to have civil unrest breaking out in Russia, man. You know what I'm saying? Civil war, right? They're talking about civil war over here in America, a revolutionary war, you see? So we see that this fire, all right, is in the earth right now, man. Okay, let's open up in Luke. All right, we'll open up in the book of Luke. Right, because these are all indicators that we're at the end of a particular age here, man. You see? All right, this is the book of Luke, chapter 12. All right, Salaki, give me one moment. Keep dropping my bookmarks. All right, this is Luke chapter 12 and verse 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? You see? So we see the fire is rising now, man. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua sent a fire in the earth, right, by means of war, okay, sedition, all right, civil unrest, protests, riots, okay, the inflation that's about to cause these people to lose their minds, okay, what's happening over there in the Middle East. This is all prophetic, man, right? And this goes into that fire, all right, that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is kindling in the earth, okay? But we know that when the Lord returns, man, all right, he's going to play a major role in destroying this place, okay? This place going to be burning when he get back, but when he gets back, he's still going to put, bring destruction to this place, man. All right, and that's what we about to show you. See? All right, and this is red letter. It says, I came to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? Okay, so we're going to show you, man, that these people don't truly know the Messiah. You know, they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Okay, he's not coming out handing out cookies and roses and flowers and shit, man. No, he's coming to put millions and millions of people to death. You see, everybody who's against his will, all right, he's coming to put them down, man. All right. So let's grab this in Isaiah. All right. All right, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, in verse 3. It says, matter of fact, we're going to start from the top. All right, Isaiah 47 from the top. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, which is America. All right, it says, sit on the ground, there is no throne. Okay? Because we know Yahweh Shah, all right, is coming back to take the crowns from all of these heathen, man. Okay? To the fact to where this third war that's about to break out, all right, you got Russia and China, all right, thinking they're going to be the next dominant superpower, but in reality, none of them are, man. Okay, the Most High is about to establish his kingdom, all right, which is going to be Yahweh Shah and the Israelites, right, which we're going to show you that, right? It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, sit on the ground. You see? So he's bringing the spirit of America low, man. He's taking away the murk from this place. I mean, everybody just watched the scripted Super Bowl. Okay, that pretty much was the same shit that happened 4 years ago. Okay, you had the same two teams, you got the same candidates running for office. Okay, and then we know in March of 2020, that's when that damn pandemic hit, man. All right, so hey, man, it stands to be seen, but we know these devils are talking about disease X. Okay, they found the bubonic plague. I think it's over here somewhere in Oregon or Washington. One of those, you see. So, hey, man, we know another lockdown and a deadly pandemic is coming. Okay. All right. So the Most High is about to shut this shit down once again. Okay. It says, sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. It says, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Okay? Because scriptures liken this place unto the virgin daughter of Babylon, because this place hasn't been touched yet, man. You know what I'm saying? They go over bombing everybody else, destroying everybody else, taking their resources. Okay, but America has never really known war from an outside nation like that, man. Over here on these soils. But this is the whole purpose. The Most High is raising these nations up, all right, to come over and to take away the blanket on the word I'm trying to use. Pretty much this place ain't gonna be a virgin no more, man. It's gonna get its cherry pop. You see, by means of tasting war on these soils, man. Okay. All right. This is verse 2. All right. It says, take the millstones and grind meal. It says, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, and pass over the rivers. Which we know rivers in the scriptures can represent people. Okay, trees, rivers, right? So this represents America, Babylon the Great, being exposed in the eyes of the people, man, all across the planet Earth. You see, and that's the reason why these nations are fed up, all right, with the tyranny, all right, of America. All right, and the so-called white man's rule on the planet Earth. Okay? All right? It says, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. So this whore is being exposed, man. You see, everybody's seeing America for who they truly are. Right? They go into these other countries, all right, assassinate their people, you know, assassinate their leaders, set up puppet governments, all right, take all of their resources, all right? Matter of fact, let's grab this. And so now the people are fed up with that shit, man. All right? All right, this is all by design, man. Okay? All right, let's grab this. Give me one moment. All right, this is Micah. All right, Micah chapter 2 and verse 1. All right, it says, woe, which means sorrow and destruction, to them that devise iniquity, which is wickedness, and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand, man. All right, we know according to Job 9:24, all right, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, in Malachi 1:4 says the border of wickedness, all right, is Esau. Okay, the so-called white man, woman, and child. Okay, so when you look at the elites of their nation, all right, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, all right, these elite banking families, okay, the Jewish, you see, they're the ones who bring about all these wicked plans on the planet Earth, man. Okay, the war machine, okay, they fund both sides of the war. You see, they're the ones who wake up with these evil ass plans. You see that? It says, when the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Okay, and the earth is currently ran by these wicked Edomites, man. Verse 2, it says, and they covet fields. You see that? And take them by violence, right? Why do they covet fields? Because that's your resources. Okay, they steal the oil from the Middle East. They steal the uranium, you know what I'm saying, the gold, all those particular things from Africa and all of these other countries, man. And it says what? They do it by violence. It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence. You see, it says, in houses, it's like it, in houses, and take them away. It says, so they oppress a man and his house, even a man in his heritage, man, which you largely see that with the Israelites, right? Even when you go into America, man, okay, they have particular, you know, treaties and things that they were supposed to, you know, reparations and whatnot, they were supposed to give to the Israelites, man. Okay, the Gadites, the so-called Native Americans, okay, the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, okay, I forget what it's called, but, you know, they had that particular law where, you know, they're supposed to get like plots of land and shit, man. But then a white man came through and pretty much gave it to his own people. He let them get like acres and acres of land, and all they had to do was pretty much cultivate it for a period of time, pay some small ass fee, and then they got that shit all for free, man. Okay, and that's how they was able to build their wealth up. Okay, but it says, yeah, it says they covet fields and take them by violence, in houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. Okay, so that's what the white man is doing. Okay, the daughter of Babylon, which is America, all right, has gone into the four corners of the earth, all right, stealing, killing, raping, all right, all by means of violence, man. Okay, right? So going back to Isaiah 47 and 2, all right, it says, take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg. So lifting up the skirt, so everybody's seeing the shame. It says, uncover the thigh and pass over the rivers. All right. Verse 3, here's the point. It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Okay, their shame. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Okay, so going into the point of this camp, all right, today is that the return of the Lord is upon us, man. Okay, and what does the return of the Lord entail? Okay, he's not coming back on no friendly, docile shit, man. Okay, he's coming back to wage war, okay, on behalf of his elect, on behalf of his people, man. All right, and you're gonna see that you're gonna see exactly who he's coming for, man. Okay, he's not coming to save everybody. All right, he's not coming for us to all hold hands and, you know, walk, you know, ride the merry-go-round together. No, man, he's coming to put you nations into captivity, okay, and to put millions of people to death, man. See that? All right, it said, I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So we know this second coming of the Lord, okay, the first time he rode in on a donkey, okay, on an ass, this time he coming in power, man, on that chariot, right? And what is he coming to do, man? Wage war, right? Okay, and he's coming back as a God. That's why he said he's not gonna meet you people as a man, right? Let's jump over to, matter of fact, let's grab this in Revelation real quick, okay? You know, the first time he came in on that donkey, but this time he coming in with that white horse, which represents the chariot, okay, which represents pure power, man. You see? All right. Okay, this is Revelation 19. All right. Revelation 19, we're going to start at verse 11. I just read the Bible, man. All right, Revelation 19 and verse 11, it says, and I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse. And we should know white represents purity, perfection, right? Holiness, okay? And the horse represents power. It says, and I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war. See that? So it's showing you here, man, that the Lord is coming back, all right, to wage war, right? It says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but himself. Okay, going into the Lord's rank, okay, can be compared to you can't. There's no one who can compare to Yahweh Shah's rank, man. You know, only other than the Father, man. Okay. It says, all right. It says, he that sat on him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. All right. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. Okay, which represents what? All these heathen nations, all right, that the Lord is about to take down, man. All right, in one fell swoop. You see that? You have, you know what I'm saying, 17 other nations on the planet Earth outside of the chosen nation. Okay, well, when Yahweh Shah comes back, man, he's taking rulership away from the Chinese, the Russians, the Middle Easterns, the East Indians, the Hamites. You see what I'm saying? He's taking all their rulerships out, man. Okay, but you're going to grab that in Daniel chapter 2, right? He's taking all that shit, and he's going to be the soul in heaven and earth, man. He's going to be the exalted one. You see that? He's going to put these nations in their place, man, right? He's going to do that by means of war and bloodshed. It says, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood. You see that? It says, and his name is called the Word of God. So the Word is Yahweh Shah, the Messiah, right? Why is his vesture going to be dipped in blood, man? Okay, because he's coming to put people to death. Millions of people, man. So everywhere you look, all these people are going to die. Okay, and if they don't get burnt up in this coming fire, you know what I'm saying, by means of Jacob's trouble, okay, those thermonuclear missiles, they're going to get incinerated by those chariots, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's all fun and games until you see this shit actually playing out, right? You see that? It says, verse 14, it says, and the armies which were in heaven follow him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. So them white horses is them chariots, man. That's the power, the angelic vehicles that the Messiah, all right, and our brethren, the angels, is about to invade this place with, man. You see that? And when they invade this place, all right, they're going to deliver the elect, all right, and they're going to put the rest of these people to death, right? Now, we know it's going to be a remnant of people that survive, you know what I'm saying, get thrown into captivity or whatnot, okay? But when you look over here at America, we know this entire landmass is going to be utterly destroyed, right? To where if you over here in America, man, right, you're done for. Okay, if you're not of the elect, you're done. You see? It says, and the armies which were in heaven follow him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Okay, so what is an army used for, man? Not to come out and hand out fucking brochures and flyers and, you know what I'm saying, chocolates and roses. You see? But the people don't consider this, man. Okay, they really think a fucking pale white Edomite is gonna descend out the sky with a fucking diaper on and harps and shit like that, man. You see how delusional the people are? But yet you don't consider chariots, right? You believe that, but you don't believe that so-called UFOs are the chariots of the Heavenly Father, right? So you people are hypocrites, man. Okay? It says, verse 15, out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, right? Did it say he's going to come down here, gather the nations so we can all sing Kumbaya and have a fucking bonfire together? No. It says, all right, it says, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, meaning kill them, right? Put them to death, okay? It says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treaded the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of almighty power, man. So where in any of that does it sound like it's the day of the Lord is going to be a beautiful thing? It's going to be beautiful for the elect, you know what I'm saying? But where does any of this sound like it's going to be just a great day for the so-called Christians, man. All right, it said, all right, it says, and with it he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with the rod of iron, man. So no, we're not going to be all together on the same playing field in the kingdom of heaven, on the same social, you know what I'm saying, hierarchical status. No, okay, it's going to be a great go fixed. Okay, you're going to have the Israelites on top, starting with the elect, okay, and then you heathen nations, man, you're going to be our servants, okay, which that's what you were created for in the first place, right? I'm blanking on that precept, but where it said I seen servants riding on horses, right? You got princes, which are the Israelites. We've been made servants, and these servants are riding on the horses, man. But I'm blanking on that precept. But that's what you have planned out right now. So we got Yahweh Shah coming back, all right, to put everything in its rightful order, man. Okay. All right. But yeah, leaving off here, and I might jump back, but it said, he treaded the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of almighty power, man. So he's coming back with straight vengeance. All right, straight fire in his eyes, man. Okay? To wage war, man. All right, let's grab this in Isaiah 63. This is what all the prophets seen these visions, man. All right, they knew exactly what the Messiah was coming back to do. Okay, now you had the disciples thought that he was going to restore the kingdom 2,000 years ago, right? They thought he was going to come back and wage war against those Romans then. No, man. Particular things had to play out. But he about to do it this time, man. This is that time, man. Okay? So this is what we all been waiting on, man. Right? Okay, this is Isaiah chapter 63 from the top. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom, okay, with dyed garments from Basra, which Basra was the capital city of ancient Edom, which is where you so-called white people, you Caucasians, all right, come from. Okay, Idumea in the Greek. Okay, it says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, this that is glorious in his apparel? It says, traveling in the greatness of his strength. It says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Okay? Who's mighty to save, man? Lord Yahweh Shah. His name quite literally means he saves, he delivers, man. The deliverer. Right? It says, verse 2, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel? Why is his apparel red? It says, in thy garments, like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Okay? Verse 3. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. It says, for I will tread them in my... Y'all good. Oh, y'all good. It says, for I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Okay, so just like we grabbed in Revelations 19, man. All right, the Lord is coming to tread down the wine press. Meaning stump the grapes out to turn that shit into wine, man. Symbolically representing putting people to death. Okay? Bloodshed. It says, I'm gonna grab that again. It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger. Okay? His anger, man. So is the Lord coming back with us, grinning from ear to ear? You know what I'm saying? With presents and gifts for everybody? No, absolutely not, man. Okay, quite the opposite. It says, if I would tread them in my anger and trample them in my fury. It says, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment. Right? It says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come, man. Okay, so Lord Yahweh Shah has been up there, you know, in human times, or human years, you know what I'm saying, for near over 2,000 years, man. 2,000 years just sitting up there on that throne, with all fury and vengeance, man. All right, he waiting for that decree from the Father to send him down here to light this place on fire. You see that? I mean, he's just waiting, man. Okay? Because you can only imagine how much rage he has built up, all right, for having to suffer seeing these Edomites, all right, rule over his people, man. Right? Seeing a degenerate 2/3 of our people, man, make a bad name for the Israelites, man. Black culture and shit like that. You see? That's degeneracy, man. So Yahweh Shah is furious, man. All right, with you Edomites and you wicked of our people, man. Okay, as well as you heathen. Okay? All right, it says, verse 5, and I looked, and there was none to help. Salakia, voice crack. It says, I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. Okay? So we know Yahweh Shah is going to bring salvation to the elect, man. The elect are the only ones who should be, looking forward to the day of the Lord. All right? As far as all you Christians, man, forget about it. Because you don't even understand two things about the Messiah, man. Right? It says, all right, it says, and I will tread down the people in mine anger, okay, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth, man, right? So how many times does it have to repeat that? The fact that in sheer anger, Yahweh Shah is going to come back and destroy this shit, man, okay, right? Okay. All right, let's grab this in the book of Daniel since I mentioned that. All right. All right, this is Daniel. All right, the book of Daniel, chapter 2. And starting at verse 44, okay? All right? It says, and in those days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom, right? It says, which shall never be destroyed. So when you look at all the other ancient kingdoms, all right, starting with the Babylonians, the Medes and Persians, the Greeks, the Romans, right? So on and so forth, all the way up into America, they've all been destroyed, man. Okay? You can't name one kingdom that's still standing, right? The only kingdom that's gonna stand forever, man, all right, is gonna be the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. Okay? That's where you're gonna have the immortals rolling down here. You see that? It says, and in those days of these kings shall the Most High of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, right? And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, man. So once we finally get our hands and we finally get the keys to the kingdom, man, it's not going to be given to nobody else ever again, man. We're never going to fall out of power like we did, you know what I'm saying, 3,000 years ago, okay? There's not going to be no more civil war within the nation of Yasser Allah, man. It ain't gonna be no more going off. We ain't gonna be on none of that shit no more, man. So our kingdom, we not gonna have to worry about being exiled out of our homeland and in captivity. Okay? That's never gonna happen again, man. It says, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So that's why we grabbed in Revelations 19. It said the Yahweh Shah, he's going to have many crowns. Okay, representing what? Rulership. Taking the power from these kingdoms, all right, and bringing it all into itself, man. Okay, you had the account where, and that's just something that's done, man. You know, when you deal with the ancient times. Okay, like you had the account with King David, man, where, I forget what Moabite king it was, but pretty much after he destroyed him, you know, he killed him. did what he had to do, he took his crown. He put his crown on his head. See? Showing that, look, all of your shit is now mine, man. You see that? That's what Yahushua is coming to do, man. He's coming back to receive his inheritance, man, which is everything. All right? Okay? It says, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. It says, for as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, right? Which that's representing those ancient kingdoms. Okay, so if you read up, right, it says the silver and the gold, the great power hath made known to the king what shall come to pass hereafter. The dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure, man. So there you have it. So the prophecy is the vision that Daniel had interpreted and broke down for Nebuchadnezzar. All right, this is a sure, certain thing, man. It don't matter if you want to walk by and scoff, mock, you know what I'm saying? You think it's a joke just because your ass still out here riding around on a Saturday morning. Look, man, this shit is all about to be dissolved, man. Okay, in a moment, things are not gonna be like this anymore, man. Okay, so we know at the end of the day, we're gonna get the last laugh. All right, we don't really care that, we don't really give a shit how you people view us or you know, interpret this message, man. Okay? All right? So yeah, you see what the Lord is coming to do, man. All right? Okay, I'm gonna grab that in second Ezra's. All right. Okay, let's grab that in second Ezra, the 13th chapter. All right, and wanted to go into the account, man, to where, all right, it gives you another vision of when the Lord returns, man. Okay, how he's gonna gather the nations, man. All right, over there in the so-called Middle East. Okay, all right, he's gonna gather all these nations during this third war. Okay, and that's when he's gonna put them all down. Okay, but I wanna stick to the point. Yeah, second Ezra chapter 13 and verse 25, it says, this is the meaning of the vision, whereas thou sawest a man coming from the midst of the sea. All right. It says, the same is he whom the Most High, the highest, hath kept a great season. And which we just went over that, man. Yahushua has been up there for 2,000 years in our time, but really it's been 2 days, you know, a couple days in the eyes of the gods, man. Right? It says, all right, it says, verse 26, the same is he whom the Most High, the highest, hath kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, the elect, and he shall order them that are left behind. It says, and whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came as a blast of wind and fire and storm. All right. It says, in that he held neither sword, all right, nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him that, Shalakia, but that the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. All right, so we know that Yahushua, as we showed you, and the angelic powers, man, they're going to return back on those chariots. All right, and they're going to use the lasers, you know, whatever advanced, you know, otherworldly powers, okay, to incinerate the multitude of nations that's going to be gathered, all right, to fight against Yahushua and the angels, man. I mean, they're going to be, we don't even know, man. We can't even fully say, but they're going to be flexing that power, man. They're going to be doing all types of stuff. It says, and whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth, right, there came as a blast of wind and fire and storm. Okay? It's going to be all the elements and thermonuclear, or not thermonuclear, but the lasers from the chariots, different, you know, all types of shit, man. And I can't even really speak on it because, you know, we don't even know the glory of those chariots. But they're going to use that power, man, to put these people to death. You see? All right. All right. And I grab that. Con. Verse 33, it says, and when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another. Right? Because we know, preceding the prophecy, man, these nations are going to fight each other. And that's what you see pretty much taking place. Israel and Iran, the U.S. and Iran, North Korea, South Korea, China, Taiwan, Russia, Ukraine, Russia, NATO, right? Yahweh Shem Shah has brought that spirit of war on the planet Earth, man. Okay, which goes into that fire he has kindling, burning, okay? But when Yahweh Shah and the angelic powers pop up on this place, right, invade this place, what's going to happen? These nations are going to go seek to fight against the aliens, right? In which they are aliens because they're not from this earth. They're otherworldly. But we know they don't look like no big googly green-eyed, you know, stupid ass depiction Esau draws up, man. You see, which Esau know that, okay? Right? They look like so-called black men, right? Gods, right? It says, and when all the people hear his voice, every man shall in their own land leave the battle they have one against another, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them, willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. Like, how fucking ignorant do you gotta be to fight against unknown threat, man? Like aliens, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, here you are, this place get invaded by some, because that's when the chariots gonna show themselves completely. So these motherfuckers gonna see the chariots, man. They gonna see that glory, that power, but yet they're still gonna try to fight against that. Okay, which we know the Most High gonna have put that spirit on them, because that's why it says they were sore afraid, but they still kept fighting. They were scared shitless, man. Like, I can only imagine. Okay, ain't no amount of B-52s and shit like that gonna be able to do shit against the chariot, man. Right? It says, verse 34, and an innumerable multitude shall be gathered together, as thou sawest them, willing to come and to overcome him by fighting. Right? It says, but he shall stand upon the top of the Mount Zion. All right? And then it goes into, it continues going into that aspect of it. But I wanted to grab this part here. So like, give me one moment. I want to grab it where it says they were sore afraid, but they kept fighting, man. I don't know why I can't find it right now, man. Salakia. I know it's in this chapter. But yeah, man, hey, let me we'll just grab this here. All right. I'm gonna grab this here. This is 2nd Ezra 13. Okay, here it is, Salakia. All right. 2nd Ezra 13 in verse 8. All right. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid and yet durst fight. You see that? So these Edomites and these nations, man, they're gonna be scared shitless. You know what I'm saying? But their pride is gonna cause them to try to defend the last of their kingdom, man. Because in their mind, they truly think that they may be able to stand a chance. That's why they got the Space Force, okay? That's why they got the Space Force and all these different things, because they really, in their heart of hearts, think they can stand a chance against Yahweh Shah and the angels, man. Which that shows you the pride of the so-called white man. Okay, but we know it says what? Verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that out of his mouth, as it had been blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Okay, symbolically going into the chariots, man, the laser beams and all the destruction they're gonna cause when they get here. Okay? You see that? So that's a vision, another visual of what the Lord is coming to do, man. Okay, and once again, in none of that did it say he was gonna come down handing out gifts to everybody, having everybody to be one big happy family, man. No, he's actually coming back to set everybody up in their own perspective land. Okay, that's why it says he's bringing division, right? Okay, and that's gonna be established in the kingdom, man. All the nations were never made to be all together as one, because what you see what that's brought when you look at America, the melting pot, is confusion and chaos, man. You got all these different religions over here, all these different ethnicities, backgrounds, and it's got a fucking chaotic upside down world. Okay? That's why Yahweh Shah is coming to put everybody in their rightful order, man. Everybody in their right place. Right? And the Israelites are going to be the ones to have to put that order back into the planet Earth. Okay? You see? Right? So, yeah, man, that order is coming. Okay? Yeah, let's grab this in Psalms chapter 2. From the top, it says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Okay? Because that's what they're going to do, man. These people are going to, again, like I said, they're gonna try to fight, man. Because they to a certain degree, like Esau's warlocks and witches and shit, they know that the Israelites are up next, man. They know about the Israelites. They know the history. Okay, these different elites of these nations, man, they have our artifacts, Salakia, relics. You know, who knows what's under the Vatican? Okay, they had that information. You see what I'm saying? And they know the Israelites are coming back on top for everlasting rule, man. So they are going to try to fight, okay, to the death to try to keep their kingdom, man. But it's all for naught. See that? It's all in vain, man. Right? Let's grab that real quick. This is okay, Esau, these elites, they know this, man. That's why them devils ain't moved that damn doomsday clock. You know what I'm saying? Because they really think that they're gonna prolong their rule. Okay? But this is 2nd Ezra 6 in verse 9. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. Right? So, and that's what I'm saying. These elites know that, man. They know they're at the end of their world, their rulership. That's why they're trying to pull out their final stops. That's why they're gonna come with that Charagma, that RFID chip, right? Which when you, like I said, that digital ID, that's what that's gonna be on, man. Okay? So they're gonna come with that final push against the Israelites, man. Okay, we're their main target. You see, they wanna chip us because they're jealous. They ass ain't get the birthright. Okay? It was never meant for them in the first place, man. So they're jealous, they're envious of their brother. You see? And so they want to take as many Israelites down with them because they know they're going down, man, as we've shown you. They're going to be put to death, so they won't, and that's just like a hating ass nigga, man. All right. Okay, so give me one moment. Right. That's just like a hating ass nigga. Okay, he know his ass ain't gonna receive spiritual powers, new bodies, chariots, right? Immortality. So he wanna try to get as many Israelites to take his blessing, man. Okay? His pseudo salvation. All right, so lock it. All right, Salakia. All right. So yeah, just like a hating ass nigga, man, Esau want to take as many Israelites down with him. So he wants you to take his chip. He wants you to take the Neuralink. And he's going to promise you that it's going to come with certain abilities. It's going to be able to heal this and heal that. Okay, those lying wonders. Okay, you'll have the knowledge of the gods, like fucking Uzi Vert and Grom said. Okay, it's going to come with convenience, you know, that chip, right? It's gonna come with convenience and all those things, man. But he wants you to take his blessing of being a fucking cyborg. Okay? But that's why he wants to take as many as our people down with him, man, because he know that the true blessing, all right, the natural, the authentic power is not for his ass, man. But that's why I got a lot of you carnal ass niggas out there, man. Right? To where we're supposed to be a spiritual people. But yet our people are carnal as shit. All right? Black is all get out, man. So a lot of our people, you're gonna die right along with the white man. All right, let's grab this. Right? A lot of our people are gonna die right along with the so-called white man. Okay? Because they've chosen to follow after his ways. Matter of fact, let's grab this real quick. Let's grab this real quick. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 31. It says, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, man. But a lot of our people, especially the so-called black woman, they envy the oppressor, man. You know what I'm saying? They covet, they look after what the so-called white man has, which he's gotten by means of rape, rob, and murder. Okay, not by his own will, right? They look at what he has in his fiat money that's not worth shit. Okay, and they look at his fabricated social status, man, and they envy that. They admire that, right? They want to be like the so-called white man. Whole time this man is as cultureless as it gets. You see that? He's a fugitive and a vagabond, man. They don't have any culture. All right, they gotta go hiding up others under everybody else's identity. You see that? Don't claim to be the Israelites, man. Claiming to be the Jews. See that? They claim to be everybody, man. But yet they won't come out and admit they're the damn Edomites, the devil the Bible speak of. Okay, why can't you claim that identity? You see? Right? It says, envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways, man. But the point of the matter is that 2/3 of our people over here, they envy the oppressor and they choose all of his ways, man. They want to be just like the so-called white man. If he's a homosexual, they want to be a homosexual. If he eat raw blood meat, they want to eat raw meat. You see what I'm saying? If he celebrate Christmas and Halloween, they want to do it, man, because that's their God. They worship Esau, man, right? You see, they worship the servant, right? It's so backwards, man. But that's how 2/3 of our people are, and that's why scriptures say this. Okay, they're gonna be destroyed right along with him. You want to choose his ways? Guess what? Your ass gonna die right along with him, man. Right? Because you're a heathen. Okay? 2/3 of our people are heathens, man. Right? They're not a they're not a people, if you will. Okay? We don't, as Israelites in the truth, man, those of us who are truly serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, we don't look at black people as our people. They're not. That's why Yahushua himself said, I pray not for them. Okay? They're heathens, man. Right? So, Proverbs 11:21, it says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. Right? But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered, man. So, I mean, imagine selling out, right? Imagine selling out to a man to where his very currency is not worth anything. So where his very own women don't even want his ass, right? 30 some odd trillion dollars in debt, and these people are in credit card debt through the roof. Okay, they sitting there having to fucking avoid a default damn near every 6 months. But yeah, you people are fervently invested in this shit, man. You'll go out, you know what I'm saying? Our people, man. Okay, how many Jakes you think was at that damn Super Bowl? Spent $10,000 for a fucking ticket to watch a scripted game, a ritual, right? Okay. But hey, man, that's what our people do. They choose the ways of the white man. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong necessarily with watching the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, brothers might watch the game or might like basketball, you know, this, that, there, and the third, right? But we don't do it to the point to where we idolize that shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't really give a damn. Like, I personally, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? But we don't do it to the point to where we worship these celebrities and we idolize these people and shit, man. Like, we're so infatuated by Rome. Okay, we don't do that. Okay, but these people do. Right? Okay, it says, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered, man. Right? So we know that the elect, when Lord Yahushua comes, all right, the elect are going to be delivered. Okay? That's why we've been making him our habitation. All right, so that we could get delivered the hell up out of here, man. All right. Oh, Con, I'm gonna grab this real quick, and then let's grab this real quick. All right, Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 15. It says, for behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind. So we just grabbed we showed you like 3 precepts, man, going into the chariots. Going into how when the Lord Yahweh returns with the armies, they coming back with that power, man, them chariots. Okay? It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, there it goes again, in his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of Yahweh shall be many. And that word plead, it's not going into he's going to beg and please. No, plead as in judge, right? Plead as he's going to judge them. It says, for by fire and his sword will Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. That's the point. Okay, that's what we're going to end it off on, man. So with that, we give all praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Kakadash. Dead to America, Wah Baba Ball. All right, Shalom, Shalom.